Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Yaji Info Hub. For employees in India, gratuity is one of the important monetary benefit they get after putting in dedicated service in the organization. The gratuity payment is governed by the Gratuity Act 1972. The payment of Gratuity Act 1972 is an essential social security legislation in India, ensuring employees are rewarded for their loyalty and hard work. It provides financial stability post-retirement and safeguards employees' interest, reflecting the spirit of employer-employee mutual respect. The Act applies to factories, mines, oil fields, plantations, ports, railway companies, all educational and non-educational departments, and shops or establishments with 10 or more employees. According to the central government rules, teachers are also eligible for gratuity under NPS. In this video, I will be sharing complete information regarding gratuity for the employees. Now let us understand some basics on gratuity in India. Gratuity is a lump sum amount paid by the employer to the employee as a token of gratitude for their service. The gratuity payment is governed by the Gratuity Act 1972. The gratuity is paid both to government employees and private employees. The gratuity payment is calculated as 15 days wages for every completed year of service, including any service exceeding 6 months. As per the Gratuity Act, the income tax limit for gratuity, the upper limit is 20 lakhs. So anything and above 20 lakhs, the amount will be taxed. But for central government employees, the limit has been enhanced to rupees 25 lakhs, effective 1st of January 2024. Gratuity must be paid within 30 days after acknowledgement of receipt of the gratuity application by the employer. Interest is applicable if delayed. Now let us understand what is the eligibility criteria for gratuity. An employee must have worked for minimum 5 years in a company. So that means he should have put in 5 years of continuous service. So let us understand what we mean by this continuous service. An employee shall be said to be in continuous service even if his or her service is interrupted by way of sickness, accident, leave, absence from duty without leave, leave with full wage, temporary disablement, lay-off period, maternity leave for 26 weeks. And another important eligibility criteria is if the employee is working in an organization with more than 10 employees, then he is eligible for gratuity. When is the employee not eligible for gratuity? When the employee resigns from the company without putting in minimum 5 years of continuous service in the company, he does not get he is not eligible for gratuity. In the case of employee termination due to misconduct, violence, etc., or forceful termination of the employment, then the employee is not eligible for gratuity. So let us understand when the gratuity is paid to the employees. The gratuity is paid to the employees after their retirement or after they resign from the company, putting in minimum 5 years of continuous service. In case of death or disablement of employee during service of the company, irrespective of the period of employment. When the employees opt for VRS, that is voluntary retirement scheme, or layoff due to retrenchment. Now let us understand the formula for calculating the gratuity amount. So gratuity amount equals the last drawn salary into 15 working days divided by number of working days in the month, which is considered as 26, into the number of years of service. So here the last drawn salary is nothing but your basic salary plus dearness allowance. If the number of years of employment is, for example, 5 years and 6 months, then it is considered as 6 years. That is, it is rounded off to 6 years. If the number of years of employment is, for example, 5 years and 5 months, then it is considered as 5 years only. And let us understand the income tax exemption calculation. So for the non-government employees, this is how it is calculated. The least of the following three amounts is exempt from income tax. One, the actual gratuity received, or rupees 20 lakhs, or the gratuity amount as per the formula. The gratuity received is fully exempt from income tax for government employees under Section 1010 of the Income Tax Act 1961. Now let us understand the gratuity amount calculation with an example. Let us say an employee's last drawn salary is 50,000 rupees, which means his basic salary plus dearness allowance is equal to 50,000 rupees. Let us say he has put in 29 years and 6 months of service, and he has received an actual gratuity amount of rupees 18 lakhs. So in this case, let us see how the calculation is done. So as per the formula, the gratuity amount equals 50,000 into 15 by 26 into number of years of service, that is nothing but 30 years in this case, which amounts to rupees 8,65,384 rupees and 62 paisa approximately. Then the upper limit for gratuity amount is rupees 20 lakhs, that is the maximum limit, and he has received actually 18 lakh rupees. So in this case, the least amount is exempt from income tax in this, and which is nothing but rupees 8,65,384.62 in this case. So any amount received over the exemption limit. So in this case, 18 lakhs minus 8,65,384.62, which is equal to 9,34,615.38, would be added to the employee's total income and taxed according to the applicable income tax slab rates for the financial year. Now let us understand the death gratuity in India. So here is a small table which I am showcasing to you. So there are two things here: the length of the service put in by the employee and the rate, how it is calculated for death gratuity. So if the employee has put less than 1 year of service, then 2 times the monthly basic salary is calculated as the gratuity amount. If it is between 1 year or more and less than 5 years, then 6 times the monthly basic salary is calculated as a gratuity amount. If the length of service is 5 years or more but less than 11 years, then 12 times the monthly basic salary is calculated as a gratuity amount. If the length of service is 11 years or more but less than 20 years, then 20 times the monthly basic salary is calculated as the gratuity amount. And finally, if it is 20 years or more, then half of the basic salary for every completed 6 months is subject to a maximum of 33 times of the basic salary. So this is something which is important to keep in mind in case of death gratuity in India. In the event of an employee death, the nominee or the legal heir becomes the recipient of the gratuity amount. The recipient will carry the tax liability, and the recipient has to add this as income from other sources while filing the income tax return. So that's it from my side on this topic of gratuity. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Have a nice day.